What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. Hope everybody had a fabulous weekend, and I want to wish you an awesome Monday. We're going to take a look at the charts, take a look at Bitcoin and the bull flag that I believe we finally broke out of, and we've been talking about it for months. I know other people were calling it other things. Some people are calling it a wedge. I've been calling it a bull flag for a long time, and I think we finally broke out of it, and we're going to talk about what I think is next. Also, I want to remind you guys, stick around because we're going to be talking about the project that I'm looking into, and I've been talking about, telling you guys I was going to bring it up, and after I did some research on it. So I'm going to bring it up, and I want to know what you think, and leave your comments in the description below and we'll talk about it. Also, I want to remind you guys there's a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out. It's an awesome community. If you love crypto, you'll love the community. There's also some other affiliate links, some exchange links you get bonuses if you sign up with. Definitely check it out. It helps the channel out. Let's get on with the video, guys. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I expect you to do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market is extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind it's still a speculative market. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. And with that being said, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button on the lower right-hand side of the screen. Tick the notification bell. I do daily updates every single day. That way you don't miss out on anything on the market. Also, guys, take a second out, smash the likes, and that really helps the channel out when you smash the likes and leave the comments. And let's take a look at Bitcoin. We're looking at Bitcoin on the weekly. This is the bull flag that I've been talking about, that I believe we've finally broken out of. We could come back down and test it for support. I would not panic if we do. Let's take the first measured move of this, guys, and that would be the width of this channel. Looking at this as a falling channel, that would get us up to the 13.4. That's the first area that I think we'll probably see most. We'll be seeing some resistance there if we do continue up. The next measured move is measuring this as a flagpole from the breakout here, put it up to the top, and where we broke out, that gets us to the 17.7. So that would be the next area I would be looking for resistance. And the next measured move is off of this ascending triangle off the bottom here before we broke out, and put that up there, and that gets us up to about the $19,200 level. Those are my measured moves on the break of this flag if we continue above it and do not break back down in it. If we break back down in it, then we'll talk about that, but I do think this is going to hold. If it came back down on this weekly candle here, came all the way back down, and tested it for support, it would be around the $9,100 range. So keep that in mind. I do have some lower targets possible. I know people talk about the CME gaps, and a lot of people think they have to fill. I don't think they have to fill. You can Google it on your own and research gaps, but not all gaps have to be filled, in my opinion. And I think sooner or later, one of these CME gaps is going to keep everybody waiting for it to fill, and it could be this one. Just my opinion. And when people are waiting for it to fill down there, they are going to end up having to FOMO in when it never hits and continues on up. So that's just my opinion, something to think about. The other thing is, on the weekly here, you can see all the EMAs are turning up. Everything looks super bullish in the long term, medium and long term. Like I said, we could get a retest down here of the flag. If we did do it once here, but we could get another retest of it. And like I said, if we went straight down today, that'd be around the $9,100 range. And obviously, the longer it takes to go, the lower that target gets, because it is a descending trend line for the top of the flag. But if we look at the EMAs here, let me zoom in so you guys can see it. This is my 55. This is my 8 that crossed the 200. This is a 13 getting ready to cross the 200. And then we have the 21 down here. So that all looks pretty damn bullish to me, guys. I also have a target right here at the 89.35 level. And we'll take a look at a couple more here in a minute. Actually, let's look at the RSI. Then we'll go into the 4-hour RSI, and then we'll take a look at the other targets here. So we were watching this, as a falling wedge, and we broke out the other day. And I did say if we broke up out of this, I'm sorry, a falling channel, that is not a wedge, that is a channel. But if we broke out, it was going to be extremely bullish, and that's exactly what happened, guys. Now let's look at the 4 hour, and then we'll go into the 4 hour and the price action. I had this drawn in as a falling channel also, and looking like we had a bear trap down here. And I had said if we get back down below this, this could be a bull trap, which is still possible, but there is something I want to look at and show you guys what I'm seeing here. First off, we're seeing bearish divergence, because in the RSI down here, we got a higher high here, a lower high here, higher high in the price action, lower high in the RSI. That's bearish. But the other thing I want to look at is right here, we got a lower or higher low in the price action, lower low in the RSI. As you can see, we had lower low in the RSI, higher low in the price action. Sorry, it's kind of early in the morning, guys. But, and if you guys remember last night, I was saying I expect 93 to hold, because that was heavy support over here that we broke through and expected to be resistance, and we broke right through it. Came back down under it, but now we got a perfect bounce there, and that is my target from the last few days. I've had this sitting here, keeping an eye on this trend line. But keep in mind, a lot of people are talking about the CME gap, which I guess is possible. But also, if you look here, it bounced perfectly off the 13 EMA on the 4 hour. So we'll keep an eye on that, see what happens. Like I said, if it was to come down and test the top of the bull flag, that'd be around the $9,100. And if we broke through that, the top of that, we could get a wick down here to the 89.35. And that's this trend line off these wicks over here. So keep that in mind also. I really look for this flag, the top of this flag, to hold though. So as you can see in the EMAs, the 55 is crossing the 200 here. Extremely freaking bullish, guys. That is pretty damn bullish. Now let's look at one more thing I just want to show you. We throw the fibs on here. This is the fib retracement. And as you can see, the 0.386 is right where we got this bounce, which is also the $9,300 area that we've been talking about. And the next one actually would be a little bit lower. Would be around $8,900, would be the 0.5. And if we went down to the golden retracement, would be all the way down to the 85. And then the 0.786 would be all the way down to the 79.85. I would not consider these targets unless we break the 9,300. Then we could be coming down towards the top of the bull flag, which could be the 8,900. But as of right now, until 9,300 breaks, we could just continue on up. We will see. All right, let's get that out of there and look at, that's about it for Bitcoin, I believe, right now. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty damn bullish. I've been waiting for this bull flag to break for quite some time. Now, the other thing I was talking about, the project that I've been looking at, I want to talk about it with you guys. You guys look over it. Tell me what you think. I'm not telling anybody to buy it. Like I said, I get a lot of offers in my emails for, you know, sponsorships and blah, blah, blah. And I usually just delete them all. But this one really caught my eye, and it is pretty damn interesting. Liberty OS, which is an actual blockchain operating system. It'll be the first. I haven't seen anybody else do this. And people know the best way to get into something is be in early. Like, think if you would have gotten into Google earlier, Microsoft earlier. You know, this is an actual operating system. They do have a beta you can actually download. People are downloading it and using it now. That's what caught my eye. It's actually up and running. And there will be lib tokens, and that's what, you know, you invest in. You can invest, you know, whatever you want. I'm not telling anybody to go invest your money, all your money or whatever, but something to check out. Do your own research, look it up. The team looks awesome, you know, from Harvard, Stanford, Microsoft. There's a video here you guys can watch on it. Yeah, it looks awesome. It has a system-wide ad blocker, which is cool because it's kind of like Brave browser, but it's an actual operating system. So Brave browser, say you download a music app, and you still get commercials on the music app. Well, this can block it off everything because it is its own decentralized blockchain. It's an amazing concept. We'll see how it works. Yeah, I'm gonna download it and check it out, see how it goes. But it kind of gives you an idea how the lib token works and how it works, kind of like Brave browser. You know, the advertisers have to pay for the ad space. You don't have to watch the ads. If you want to sign up, you earn tokens by watching them. Yeah, it's just an excellent sounding program. Like I said, there's all kinds of information here, guys. Definitely check it out. I want to know what your thoughts are on it. But you look at the team, I mean, Stanford University, Harvard, yeah, just look at this. IBM, Berkeley, Amazon, Microsoft, Google. Yeah, just an awesome team here, guys. Definitely worth checking out. Like I said, I'm not telling anybody to go out and buy anything or whatnot, but I just wanted to tell you, I told you I'd be telling you when I looked into new stuff. So there's also, you can check it out, the downloads that are going on now. There has been 12,027 downloads. I think the other day when I checked it, I think it was like 2,000 downloads. There's 2,500 in the US, 2,500 in Alaska. Yeah, just check it out. It looks pretty damn interesting. The white paper is pretty long. I went through it a little bit. I might sit down and go through it a couple more times and really, you know, go over it. But it's a long one. I think it's like 40 some pages. But it's all there for you guys to check out. Definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm real curious to see what you guys think. Now let's get into Litecoin. But before we do that, I do want to remind you guys, my wife's webpage, inkyourimage.com. There is a link to it below the description. And she sells coffee mugs, t-shirts, beer koozies, signs. Check it out. She can put anything you want on here too. So if you got Christmas gift ideas with family pictures or whatever saying or whatever, any crypto you want or anything on them, she can do it. So anyways, that is another way to help support the channel. Thanks, guys. And let's look at Litecoin. All right, Litecoin, falling wedge. We were talking about this forever, and we finally broke out of this. The measured move of that is the width of the wedge up here to the breakout, and that gets me to about the $114 range. Also, in the RSI we've been watching, we were in this rising channel, came out of it in a falling channel. If we break out of the top of this channel, guys, I think that's going to be pretty damn bullish, and that could happen today or this week. If not, and we come back down here, then we're going to be looking at a more bearish case scenario. But it's looking pretty promising right now. We'll see how the day goes. Let's look at the 4-hour RSI. And looking at the 4-hour, we were looking at this as a rising broadening wedge here, which we seem to have broken out of, but I'm not so sure that was a rising broadening wedge. Reason being, this was a falling broadening wedge that we broke out of, came back down, tested for support. We may come back down, test it one more time, and if it breaks, that'll be more bearish. If we get support here, more bullish. And let's look at the price action. All right, so looking at another thing I wanted to add on Liberty, they actually have their own wallets on it too, on the operating system, which is awesome for adoption. So anyways, I just wanted to throw that in there. I just remembered. All right, let's look at what's going on. Same thing here. EMAs are bullish in the 4-hour. Like I said, we are looking like we could come back down, test this one more time if we get support. Super bullish, guys. And actually, I'm leaning pretty bullish here now. I had this trend line drawn in. We came back down, wicked through it, hit the 21 EMA, bounced up, and now we are all the EMAs in the 4-hour are crossing the 200. If we can remain above this, and this formation here, if these candles stay like that, that's a bullish formation. It's like a tweezer top, but it's on the bottom. Same thing. Some people call them railroad tracks, where you have the two wicks that are almost the same down here, and then two bodies, longer bodies. And also we are above this trend line. So it's looking pretty bullish to me, guys. We could be headed up towards this $65 area and looking to break this trend line here. And if that breaks, yeah, everything could go wild this week. I really I see good things for this week. Sorry, I'm not going to go into too much detail on the price and everything right now. I just don't have a lot of time. It's time to get to work. But let me know what you guys think of Liberty OS. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it. Definitely check out the white paper, read up on it, and let me know what you think. Again, I'm not telling anybody to invest in it, but I think it's a really interesting project, and I think I am going to. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos, which is every single day. Also, smash those likes, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day.